Long ago, there lived a young man who never seemed to have much luck. He was a woodcutter who had to travel great distances for food. One day, Fortune smiled down upon him, and he found a wounded crane. He considered eating it because food was running so scarcely, but decided to help it instead, and took it to his house, where he kept it until it was cured and ready to leave. Crane flies off. It is grateful to the man for his hospitality and kindness to repay him. It turns into a beautiful and weeping woman. She walks back to the man's house during a blizzard and asks for refuge while it passes. However, the storm carries on for days and she is forced to remain in his house. During this time, they fall in love and get married. A few days pass, and the crane wife asks her husband to build her a loom for weaving. When he finishes building it and gives it to her, she asks him to leave her alone while she weaves for 7 days. He promises not to look and closes the door. A week later, his wife opens the door and gives him the most beautiful cloth he has ever seen. She tells him to sell it at the market and not to sell it price. So the man leaves and is surprised when one of the king's subjects buys it from him for 1,000 gold pieces. He rushes back home with his new riches, and he and his wife live happily for a few years. When the gold runs out, he tells him to leave again so she can leave another time. This time, suspicion arises in the man, and he looks on the 6th day. He didn't think there would be a problem if he snuck a thief. However, upon opening the door, he sees the crane that he rescued so many years ago, weaving on the loom. The spirit of his wife explains that she came to him in human form to repay him for his kindness. But once he learned her true identity, she must return to her original form. He holds the crane gently in his arm and walks it outside. He lets it free and watches it soar in the sky. The spirit of his wife lingers for a few moments, enough for a bittersweet goodbye. Then a gust of wind slowly takes her away. That is the story of the gratitude of the crane.